Ale fonsaje de. Ale fonsaje. Ale fonsaje. Ale fonsaje. Muna dabo sanka baluo. Ale fonsaje. Mbe useni dabo julalema. Ale fonsaje. Julo kaman la maje. Ale fonsaje. Ni aja man la maje. Ale fonsaje. Suluo simbene da. Ale fonsaje. Useni masata. Ale alale ya mansandi ale ponsai mbaro da bodima ale ponsai mbaro da bodima ale ponsai enu mukunda da bodima ale ponsai alale bate jola ale ponsai mansole bate jola ale ponsai aye gambia bondi bata kono ale ponsai maje molu bele sewota ala be nyinkeraye ale bonsai manso be nyinkeraye ale bonsai usen bodanyani dobo ale bonsai dobo gae usen ale bonsai anata kombo tumami ale bonsai londo nata kulli ale bonsai okaelo adabo ale bonsai ayado kuoge gambia Kaya Mandela Ale Fonsa Mayinduru Kema Ale Fonsa Alafo Salida Bokema Ale Fonsa Adale Bate Joda Ale Fonsa Jilansi Sedima Ale Fonsa Kanja Mane Dimma Ale Fonsa Sali Suare Dimma Ale Fonsa Jari Jalo Dimma Ale Fonsa Jari
Yo, assalamu alaikum, bari ngolumbal konton na European line bantaba all current affairs show the Kalatalungu Fubora Karo TV Nano 2025 butung malam falcam moile bambi malam for voicing is coming on before we continue because yesterday we had a technical issue where the voice wasn't coming on. So, Janime Continental and Balbe, welcome la platform of the YouTube, Facebook, and in TikTok. You don't about the platform auto. Balbe Condon, Kuma Jawar and the Condon, and a cousin, Senabo, Condon, Banda M. Koyata Baraka, Walaikum Salam. Bob Ture, Chairman, Finland Capta, saying Gambia Livo Bandale, back to the cold. The platform of the Condon. Keba Savali and Infatin Savali and Alaji na Finland folks Balbe Kontona. So Melbe Facebook also validate for Album American Abarakabake Balon Cisse. So yesterday we had microphone issues with the computer. So hopefully it's working now. So Bal Kontona Bage. Carl J. Carl, welcome to the current affairs. It's 16 minutes past 8 right now in the UK. So the 16 minutes past 10 in Helsinki and 16 minutes past 9 in Germany, France, and most parts of Europe. Balten to the back. Melbe TikTok Dugare, please. But Malon, I lost one of my moderators. But I will make you back a moderator. Moderator is a comment so that I can make you a moderator. Na moderator do ya ko nga bondele so defa malo ngo bondi wato when okay. So Ribenji Baker is a comment so that I can put you a moderator again. Malafike Tofo. But if you are listening to me, one of the moderators will be Pantaba. Seku Jabi ite join to Juna le back fande. Please, mo kana selen and follow. Yeah. Ndol Bantaba mboko operate wanyama. We are not like the other platforms, me alone go. You just go on blah blah blah. We do our introduction first. You can analysis can follow the line only yellow. So mele alam kaldoriko so keen and TikTok, please mal danila. So moderator member United States. Niatli bel American is a confirmed so that say murundi moderator yala kotenke because kuni ba fogan meko ngamalingi bondi moderator yala which I cannot they got more realize, but major follow. So if you are listening to me, I'll F1 ma. I'll like yesterday 50K totally. Thank you, Bob Ture. You're back in the. It was a long vacation. At all Finland called day. Now I'll be cool for in the UK. Sajam Fanankari Fananka me Gambia. Ndol ni American on Ndol buga me. Dari at all finish all. At all Nalta Gambia I'll say Karinani Kiji. Keba Sabali woni what I buga sayna. So anyway, Allah Brakabaki, thank you very much. Bal welcome la platform of Kotenke embed and the platform women. Um Hopefully welcome. So I'll say yesterday Ali Katabakale TikTok. We got 50K likes for the first time. But the next 3-4 months, I want us to have a challenge so that we can get 100K likes in one of our lives. That will we are a very big platform. UDP Ali Alona controller platform of Simbo Mashallah. So na platform la cold man na mono doya. The election water le media is very important. So I think on the platform will support so that the messages will sit out. So Allah baraka back. Medo ala kairabala bankoye kadua kairaba patioye alama ala Gambia in sawo kenye alama manzatalla farang dua ina dimbale suturoba kenye badembo dramembe kondo na London be wala sabande frewol almane manin ko forkele sasa tolu ñoko joko be men nakarol manzatalla ila ñoko ñokol bonni kan kaira kono nga dua melialon ko fanang kayti problémol be la tubab du jang sa ko sain tubab du be colère ñaming ni tar tubab du bankol beto be mol men man kaytol soto lafta ka mol sayndi surtout america banko kan so alga duwa mom mo kayto so kayto nak ala ka di hada modi ngolo amanke mola ñiñati amanke mola sembeti amanke mola fisamante yati mon sa talala har jawlam na men sonendi men bul ala may mo beta sonendi isaje ni be banko men kan je signa so sonebul mbokay mang la nuyu bu baax ba si youtube la bantaba demba mënu ñoo broadcast on TikTok because dañ amon problème waaye mashallah fo na tay mom affaire bi sorti na so nuyu naa leen mang la na gërëm ngeen share live bi ñu ko TikTok share leen tap leen screen bi ñoo xam ne mën nañoo jox gift baax na waaye du forcé waaye gift bi dafa dimbale platform bi from the TikTok perspective so di ñaanalante jàmm ñaanal suñu borom mu sutura ñu nag suñu njabooti suñu réew wi Gambie yàlla jàmm yàgga fa suñu parti bi UDP against all the criticism been meted out on us let's remain calm and ñu am yaakaar ne yàlla moo di joxe nguur su yàlla ne UDP dinañ nekk si nguur dinañ fa nekk even though am na ñoo xam ne dañ dee wax ne UDP nguur UDP du musa am Gambia waaye doomi aadama moom énéam bi la dee wax yàlla moo dee dogal so welcome to the show yo mbal tentula baake mbal joy la kal welcome to the platform janning mba mbetala kotenke mbe reminders kala kotenke bawambe UDP platform oleto ka valie ko na activities all this year under the leadership of the Diaspora, under the leadership of campaign organizing committee ne along Bob Turela Nyaton Koti and in the fundraising team and all the respective structures here. This time, the second edition of UDP Diaspora Convention de Seattle on the 2nd of August 2025. Kiaman say the season ala mol be mol welcome la je be doko ke kan ne pour ka fly ñu fundindi under the leadership of Makam Sow mi ala telam head of the media and communication diaspora the flyer fundindi la na fundita rek ma share but within the respective chapters for the fundraising all the kelale nakulun system was ñomin ka system la min konde ete fon la yalon ñomin gol len in fact fenkele lanson ko ingele in fact with ala good evening Jeremiah on the UK chapter mena galakela on the 18th Birmingham Saturday kono under the Najati Babekela Gunyurungola Lamin Ture the Bob Ture Barindi Waterland chairman of West Midlands branch metaphor in the UK, algo mark in your diary, gala ni bekala Birmingham side wokono. But the whole cake and behind the scene, don't for them the flyer funtinella, inshallah. We expect the Secretary General of the party leader, Alhaji Sino Dabo, and the delegation of Yebonan Gambia to attend. Then also, Ngamera Bob, the one in France is on the 13th of September, and on the 27th, yeah, Sweden Dangola confused. I think it's 27th, I think, not the 29th. The one in Stockholm, Wolfram Bakela. Gas chapter from Beta Kelale, I think on the 4th of October. Spain from Bakelale. Spain typically on the 11th, just a week afterwards, the UK chapter Galabekela. I think Italy for Bakela. I don't have the dates here with me, but series of activities across different chapters of UDP structures or the diaspora. A day program fundraising Kokodo Nini, United Democratic Party, about Dolmu Fuare Party Leti, Dolo Mang Kembake ko ni Mararan Kolu, Bao Itolu Kokodo Sotanyam, Itol Fonda Malayalong. But in Tolokodo, Kodi Senengolom, Patasol, Sopotasol, yeah, Senabu Abarakabake on the 27th of September, Stockholm fundraising. Thank you. So, the activities all Ali mark in your diary. Isaje bao ni molme lafta ka holiday book. It's a plan ahead. The activities all put ahead. So it's very, very, very important. From Kunyal, we put them in place. Mbe diamo datila kadisane membe Sweden be tentula bake because you are giving a lot of gifts to Ibantaba on TikTok. I really appreciate that. Every day you come here, you give us a lot of gifts. Now, sister came from Sweden. I really want to single you out. And in Mulmelalanko, start of the Dolby Bantaba support. It a bluff long told for them, but Alabaraka, Atoli Alpha Alabaraka Bake, thank you so much for everything that you do. We value your support, we value your contributions. I'll come video and say, I'll come donate stars or I'll call individual contribution of Fananke. We really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's called teamwork. So, Malten to Labak and Maljaila. Okay, I want to just reiterate something here before we the Amodol Kejam. Nga ngunu dol moy Facebook auto ba fukanko dol UDP nkolu ni ajen kat mo men fasare ko mon tol la moleti nte la perspective nte boko ke de Gambia dingo mo Gambia dingoti injustice nte la jero to ba tilinke la me fasala febe UDP le monta UDP hani NPP ngo ni amuta beyond the constitutional mandated 72 hours wala ñaaje koy lafta ka intimidate mina la janna mbafal adam baro albe minke ka labula daji be la fabe NPP le bang fo amantra NPP wala na bringaje even Ahmed Jite against whatever I make UDP la bringaje ko ya nakarle West Coast lota janne ngaf even though nga ndoma nga tis le ngay ko because ye jamfa minke UDP la o jamfa ifane yoreji so because kuno ndi amta jang mbemba drame la musola kola so modol ba fokan kontolu because they passula mbemba nata UDP wala nan kala so far so that's incorrect bri mbemba mota namana ke topic oti bantaba because I was just watching the situation as it unfolds okay so it was a Jaras Sankuya network okay so but thankfully ya bulale but ima bula completely complement France organization because ya bele me même for la Gambia man secondary because nga press list jele me alon ko PRO Gambia Police Force I safero ke me alon ko denga je pamudu bojan na wo pejolet iko police ko mbato ngata pamudu bojan na nga pamudu boja ya siale kono ñaatan saji no police PRO man kontani muk ako ikako social media the misinformation already can in terms of um, misinformation about Bemba Dramela Musu. But near press ila statement of Fonje, talin, Kamolu threatened Kavuha, Molbe Minfoke, Gentalonel has got legal implications, blah, blah, blah. Sampatata njana, fentata jana, kumona finyo for body. But in that statement, they did not point out where people misquoted or misreported. Ye fene for jeme alomen and silomanta. Ya beke talin ote kamul silandi. Again, mbe police will remind na ko. Though gone are those days, alkamulu, alsemulu tali intimidate in that country. We will not allow that. Let me see whether I'll be able to see it here. Pamuru say I don't know. Manum Faka from the world to fucking indicating it because I woke up this morning and I saw it there. Juka Sise Fanang, audio bundle, me along comba audio play la jam, akomolia share. I'm going to share that audio, ba play la jam. Okay. So, okay, ngara ni pai ni se aja ne mbatu nga jibe because bile nga just manda wulta. Okay. Apparently, Mbembala issue is surrounding the passport. I got my passport of Mensuro. Ikosira to the wife of Mbemba Drame has been released on bail. Yeah, released on bail following question regarding her husband's passport, which he allegedly obtained on January 28th, 2025. Sira Ture was granted bail with a bond of 100,000. Iko dalasi wuli keme. Yeah, bail walla. A family member told Kerfatu that authorities questioned her about the passport, which was reportedly received by her. Ikatele Mbembala passport, Gambian passport Kurwani Atele that I received. They asked her about a passport that Mbemba Drame obtained on the 20th of January 2025. They said the passport was received by his wife. Their questions were based on that. She has been released on bail and asked to report on Wednesday, Sama, Bading Dole for Kerfatu. Speaking to Kerfatu, Sira Ture stated that she received the passport in Farato from a man identified as Mr. Kamara, who asked her to hand it over to her husband. She maintains that she had no prior knowledge about the document. However, police PRO ASP Modu Musa Sisaho initially denied that Ture was arrested by the police. Kerfatu lebe fokam nga shindal male mo jamale bajela bile nyinkelo nyanyin for 22 hours ago. So iko bring kibata lele police la diamula ASP Modu Musa Sisaho iko follow bria nyininka ate balanta nyina la ko man sira Ture arrest which came out to be false because he arrested late not bail. I have asked my people, but they say we are not responsible. Sisaho said, look at this. So should Sisaho be charged for misinformation, giving false information to the public? Not a Nimutonyati. And I don't think Kerfado will report this not a Tonyante, the veracity of the story, because so the police PRO will be charged for giving the public false information. But this is Gambia. Name model Africa Buffalo we are misinforming, we are misleading, but this is how it all my arrest. Ture was reportedly taken to the immigration office on Hagan Street, Banjol. So Ngamera immigration arrest possibly, but not the police, because maybe in the case because they got the immigration. But the last time I checked, Mamera immigration has got powers. I told me maybe NSIABC said you can correct me. Or you work in the system, you know the police and this immigration. Do they have powers to arrest people? I'm not police or like a mall arrest, but I don't know. Immigration ngamera wolu, welcome mole no man aliens card, blah blah blah. But poka mo arrest, I don't know. So men kumaya tajang iko yala muso mutamina la passport on him. But again, this government, they don't know what they are doing. This is a very irresponsible government. Namana mansa konaje men foolish ta, namana mansa konaje men useless ta ko adama barola mansa kona. Come on, number one, jumale be passport dila namanke immigration. Hanatara mbemba e passport sotole. Muso nyin ko ateman passport nyi ya dialale. Ay ke onyin fon tofoji akole passport nyin diala. One Mr. Kamara. Akaman passport nyin na ku kalamota ateya receive le doron. So, ninga tara passport nyin sotota. Passport is issued by the Immigration Department Banjul. It's like a passport di. Gambia mobuka passport di afongola. All over the world, man se kunda like a passport. So, police ol nyanta mone follow kela. Jumale nyin mbembala nyin passport nyin jumale approve within immigration. Ngamre nyanta bulala wole no. Tonya ndiro mambete ya. Dega jaay dole mo am si deka bi. Te ñun Gambien ñun ñoo wara nangu jaay dole. Ninda tada nga passport apply Gambia. Ya din. Ngamere may na passport approve. May a process immigration. The state should have an issue with that. But kataka membala muso arrest yefi jaay dole la. Ali nga tonya forek. Gambia police wala almanta tonya kan. Alsal press list safele ka molo kijo farandi. Okay, so do ba fo kan ko police immigration ni be operation ni police le kata Ibrahima Keba. Okay, wala nga nyini karo okay, ngo maybe mbemba NSIBCC because ate do ko police le maybe ate sina so I do ko no immigration de Gambia ate sana fo nyiko for police for immigration say arrest okay no. Bari police olu well alman tara tonya kan jang alinyanta sira buralale dega mama job nuinala. The person who authorized for that passport to be issued woleni man sekunda nyanta digalela. But iko hanide. We have an axe to grind with member drama because I got an MPP last old. It's just like remember the UDP. They arrest. They say bundul hatal, but the ni sound the NPP. It a police moneke police will became. And it's a low Gambia be banning. So typical animal farm. But in press release of Maje, because love no from police only malum ngajele bishamanda ndefo commenter jele from it. But it be Maje ko thank you. I will check for it. So don't send it to my main number because I'm using that on TikTok. Nalia Kijin Tajela. But I saw the press release. Police will the convert more kamale. Name more press release, or maybe you can put it in the comment section on Facebook. Computer Nimbajala Nalia Kijana post. Police will press release of Kamul Silandi about arrest of Member Dramelawa. Nyemembe confirm Wolam Yintiko Alingana together Gambianulu and Yiman Sakunda Kurumoboni. Gambia ninga long kumenka nyatilina. Then you are a first jump. Ngana together. Ka konante ya bonin sisol kono. Na hasidial bonin da maltema. Ngana together as one people and the banko salvage. Because Nyimbanko is so divided now. Honestly. You only see the division in this country neither a TikTok. If I from one life, yet I need life dodo, yet I need life, what Maleka ko mantra ku killing. Into remember Diaspora. And Momo bit mon support kan ite ko wole betonyaka. That's the interesting part. Bimbe program dole kera ngamera APRC program. Kumol mem fota jente will repeat la jam. Nga kumol mem moy jente will repeat la jam. But wol fanan ko tel ka jamme musale support. Iko jamme musale wole se Gambia samano. Iko need to left jamme musale moruna. And the interesting thing is everybody is wrong in their eyes. Iko ibe UDP accuse la, ibe other opposition leaders solo, because saying I'm going to be very careful for the opposition leader from a tofoja. Because saying dia moment dia. Ni opposition leader men tofo, wala mol ko ha fela benna leadership tofola. wala nante ñin diamo ndati je my eyes on the price bari wo men mari me diamo kan lafita mari remind la munela because nte wo platform sifal mu ko seleji because ni seleta je ni en nengi tele ya sab ha idun tabla dol to en ye ko ku soto je telephone toñi bari diamul maneta and ndema me understand I don't want to Mukalafika delve into APRC issue because for me, Yaya Jame is not my cup of tea right now. I have said it, barrel until a problem. But in go, they are complaining about Molme Farafenya incident, Mabra Farafenya law. But it Jame Fongonata Nyadile. Yajelen Alin Kananda Karitonya, because Momo Kitaka Tonyabo. This guy came illegally to power on the 22nd of July. That was an illegal act. But ite ko support la so ni modo lafta ko kudeta iko mari mo banku tinyalal akam dala ko menketa Burkina Faso Captain Ibrahim Tarawale fa man kudeta lek ay ye kudeta kala num ay power di modo la ay je ko bo tinyaro la ta fo na ta sita but ay kudeta lek kudeta all over the world is illegal kudeta only becomes Mulka welcome only when it succeeds. But now fail to then we all know the penalty. But moment nyapin kan day man sekunda so atol ko mol menka plan pour ko bondi wol mo banku di jawal but go funny democratically elected government no matter what you think of PPP was a democratically elected government mo le karto fay no matter you disagreed so wala na ning ko men ko dissect lambe blame game kala jang ha karre ronta we can also point fingers at you atol ga men support o fana natale kidolo ta boyta man sakunda kan and the men kasara to jebo so I'm not going to belabor on this. Well, I'm bringing some perspective some and can jam. Don't remember opposition. Nanyan manko ñu nekk benn nga Adama Barrow la man sekunda arrêté man loolu moo ma ñor te loolu moo war a ñor ñëpp mel fana la fi da jàmme la is their right is their life doko I have to stop joining their live program no I will join certain programs which I think is necessary right I do to join the live or live too I have a reason to join but along the way there are certain discussions I said I will never take part and there are certain platforms that I will not join Nali ajibe ngana join from Talabakele I joined those platforms because I wanted to I thought we could bring sanity boundary Mogambian already but Nali ajibe the way I operate I'm very open-minded I like to interrupt people but malafi about it fanan now because be masala ndolla platform ul waratale platform jama babe jang la platform ul mo waranto la platform today but just we want to be magnanimous we just want to be out of benevolence and killing. We want to build bridges we don't want to burn bridges I don't like to burn bridges in the political landscape we build the relationships we have conversation awatan kacha na bankola ko kacha together political platform them boka join what political platform melie fangolu kumandi independent platform wala ka join wallet TikTok but more political platform ti ndete join nila apart from UDP platform you know why like ngara juga sise wala platform wala because wal mo independent wala but political platform ndete join na because nindara je nga kuma fo me alon ko man la fika mo intelebe tonyela so man dama MC suma platform bi wow why it is very scary mengbe banko kan our country is so polarized hajalo amna because ndena manaje dunia kono moye man sakuna mara sanji morning okay namara nyin na sale Okay, so you are still moderator. You are still moderator. I can see you. Okay. Iko be murda nan ko tenk. Hakilo le kanyambi si. President ya hani sanje tan ni yake nyanda fala nyanda wasalale. Sako sanje muwang, sanje tan saba. Akan dalo ko bi ni sa alaji sa do kere ba jawro be baluri. Akabe murda na be prem ba fala ni baba jawra kanyanta. Sanje tan saba. Ko kanyanta ngane mamala hani la fon kafa be murda na. So al nga doma. Gambia banko tinyatale. Being information on menje what's on Gambia. Mina wo information of an analyze la legend. Gambia Adama Barrow la foko abita third time aya jentol le nyaato. Iko wulonte qualify lalo. Bare ngani info janne nte wala nanka kontan info la kola. Birin keba sabali ke call kenu na kotoke keba. Some people are very serious about this no to third time. Nga mone for Gambian only. No to third term will only become no to third term Nimolia back up with affirmative action, real action in the streets. Mafonga riots kere, but the Molia fundi ye balambayaki, the peaceful way. Wala kata Senegal. But just kadiamo TikTok and we Gambia and Gambia modul wiji wol bukalafi ibukalafi yedum problem okono. They want UDP to lead when it comes to protest. Because UDP atolier funti ale nyakto ale silo walang bari ning palace diosita mbele ba talala ba binoto lolu du fa amati deka bi nak nim bay ba ñini la we all have to be ready ngana sleeves all roll up we roll up our sleeves ngana beltol city musoli yela fanolu city ya ay baman kat mbengana together nga banko salvage bari niko protest no opposition party jale pro last time UDP we organized protests against the Barrow government on corruption. The camera UDP the mal opposition of the Gambia. So you know to third term, then Barrow is going to go for third term. And the Momo can miracle Barrow Titala. The only way Barrow Titala, Ningami will find on the streets, and I said it here, even diaspora. Moment Baker telling diaspora that not to third term, not to third term. How many of us will be prepared to look at that protest like even embassy? Ni Facebook diamo le ka falindiro Gambian to lebekala on top of the world. Ni TikTok diamo le ka falindiro Gambia moten to sana greatest NSIBCC. Thank you so much. Ngeni nenga jam question olale. Ite immigration lombak. Ensa, I want you to help me. Immigration can they arrest people? Because ngamere police all ko to manyi mbembala muso arrest. Ngamere immigration arrest. But do they have the power to arrest people? Ensa, you can help me. So Mbenyendiamo membela TikTok, even in the diaspora here in Europe, Nigo Moleko Algamed Brussels at the European Parliament to protest. How many people will be willing to buy their tickets to go there? Very few. Right now, Balanyuneka Fidi Wah Subabengon, and if we are serious about Barrow, what we should do is next month or after we record, we organize protests all over the world. Matag Embassy, London, France, Belgium, America, diaspora. Neatra we are serious. But ala GB, any UK janinga protest organized, even 50. Last time, the highest number bring a UDP UK chapter protest was close to 40 something people. Concern Gambia, Bria so the last time 25 people. Angal tell the Warala Nyame. Bria protest organized Belgium. Birin Serenketa will travel all the way from Spain in other protests. But how many people turn out? But in the other TikTok, you'll have 20 lives. Different Gambian life. 20 life. You don't have a life. You don't have a life. Abe Gambia ko, Baroko, Gambia ko, Baroko, Yajame ko, the same thing. It at any platform to work for it. But if you go, the amor da mate ya Adamo Baro Bondela ji. Ya Jame Brimol ba Kerala. Protest organized. ya jame la Potomac residents for multa rajele natata New York mulka protest organize Senegalese solu imang Macky Sall kele diam 15 da mala protest all organize but jang ni ko mole ko ale log in because it's easy to log on to TikTok ila device obe bulu tuba bulu be kido re nyami sa ko ñu winta kon momo yala device mala la computer mala tap yedun TikTok and you know what you just need to press the button to join a live nin mo dolu diamata bi ko samale wolbeta adama boro sikandilaji but you ask those people go to the embassies all the people who are talking now in the opposition ranks, how many of us are willing to sacrifice and go and organize a protest? Near command, even near 100 people sort of in America, Yakata. America being near 100 people commanding. Lamin Silawol, I'm Adam Abaro was in New York. Where were all these people who are talking now? Why didn't you go and protest against Adam Abaro? That's the question. All the people going on live now, complaining, talking. Baro never failed Gambia. Healthcare is not working. And Nico could go onto New York and protest. Well, we have seen people who went. Jobis Walter Jele, Domire, even though Nabuka agree, Domire Bejele, he went there, Akata protest of him. But how many people will go and show up their face? Ntol UK jani Adama Barona Taja. Albalo no control man Chahanusu. Wala na Adama Bukana Europe. Alal phone yininga, why Adama Bukana Europe? Adama Karabata Brussels. Karabata Commonwealth meeting wala jang. Adama Masing wala UK. But about a Brussels or Donald conference like Adamamana Europe. But not at America, look at how many Gambians are in America. And go TikTok. Yajibe on the daily basis, how many Gambians will log on for different lives. Talk is cheap. And the same thing is happening in the Gambia. Coalition of Progressive Gambians. Buradi Banala Mulu, Bere Protest Command. How many people went there? I think it was less than 20, the whole of Gambia. And these people went to all the radio stations in Ata Bantabaja. It's Ata Open Gambia, ye interview kaje. No, not Open Gambia. Saliu, my former colleague, Freedom Radio, Mega Freedom Radio operate now. Saliu Jai, it's a platform. Your publicity kaje ko, Ibina Gambia protest against its not a third term, the reforms, the draft constitution, and their protests call fail on deaf ears. Are we ready? But muna ñoo doona sa dena wax lameñ saf lameñ dem si TikTok bu nekk because Facebook is outdated. Say life book sort of Facebook. Ngamanantol platform ba lekatage myself Kerfatu Pa Mudu Bojang Bembekiri Walekatra Facebook. But everybody else broadcasts on TikTok. But Ntolu, because ñun bugo ñoo fate Facebook, because bala TikTok ñoo Facebook la. Yes, NSI Boses has brought us clarity now. They do not arrest people. The power vested in the police. Immigration also only arrests when immigration proceedings have been violated. They can invite you and hand you over to the police. Member's wife arrest was orchestrated by the police, and I sent a stern warning to the Gambia Immigration Department to do their job within the service rules and immigration. Thank you, NSIBC. So NSIBC, yala wala nante man londo soto kuto. Nkam fango diamo kanyan di jele because jang moma be long. NSA expertise ate doko ga Gambia immigration before and atubabdu. Ako police hol ako immigration buka arrest loke. Ako sembo membe bulu wolom ni immigration proceedings all violate. What more they say is a more arrest. And no for the alien card, blah blah blah. They can invite you, say invite no. You hand over to the police. Ako atela jeroto mbembala muto police all leba koma and ngola hina police all dandala. I will for puye hakloto immigration department no dandala. So thank you, brother Ensa, for clarifying that. So but the Gambia problem of it, I mean, Mbale Daniela Gambian will alingin TikTok diamo tala. Next month, Ning Alain Tani Sunkarola, Bao Jane Sunkaro Nico Mole protest, but this guy is mad. Sunkaro is coming next month. But in Salota Mitala, Mole Karoji by Europe Jang Bay. Not all serious stuff. And I'm talking about all oppositions. Because more, even no matter which group you are in, because you're not happy with Barola government. You cannot sit in your comfort zone and you want to talk and tell Gambians, you have to back it up your protest. Well, Sky said so out a process bobu non. Nyata nit ñoy so sen face. Ni yo protest commandi. Mo jël bina. Wotuma ibalo na kon tolu we want armed care opposition ya. Armed care opposition ya. Lolu taxul Sénégal change de. Xam nga bantaba nak man dama wax dëgga. Te Gambia nak ku nekk waa dañoo waxante dëgga. Dañoo waxante dëgga ku nekk ni momo diam dal nga toña fu ko Gambien tolbe mu toña fo lalle. Ida dañu programme oto man dama wax suma dëgga. Man I see Gambia first. That is what really puzzles me. Ha man Gambia la gis. Kan nga gis fi ko xamne dina wax ne mom gisul Gambia. Laaj na len ko. Albe juma la jël hani Yaya Jammeh na diam da kay Gambia la jëko di. Jammeh Musa na diam da Equatorial Guinea akate Gambia le kanu. Ako his lovely school children, he missed them. Right? Yaya Jammeh kamu pan-African already. But atata Potomac atata Corrasan $3.5 million in America. Nga molu je tubabu du jang me tubabu criticize la ha tubabu le na bankol tinya bari wolle fonka la fi ka state tubabu du yalo ntolu we are not serious, man. Ni ma la fi tubabu du la, why do you reside in tubabu du then? You have problem with tubabu, why don't you go back to Africa? Dejo waxante dega ha ndolu tubabu le ntola banko tinya bari def mo be sirin tubabu ale ni la moyede tubabu le na banko tinya ma foko tubabu ga film is perfect. But if you are a pan-African, either you don't believe in the West, don't come and seek sanctuary in the West. Ila bagazol pack ita si tubabudu. Ite kordal sana tubabudu. Captain Ibrahim Traoré ngalo ni ko 100% sure wote kordal sana tubabudu. Attaque la. Mali la président Goita la fo Goita lomba wote kordal sana tubabudu. Wollo real pan-African wolti. Gina la président was ake nolde because ntebu ko konti pan Africa because bawo France tuba wole babulu wala la musoti o sojaro wo wala na nit ñi ndol fo mata ku kili ngate bala own kingdom le wo atela muso France wole o fo be France la fo la mindo la fo la intelligence la ma do ko la wor hani sai atelo gina la first lady ma fo ko mo ma ñene tuba muso terrible bari te fam fenkel as pan African ni diara fole ite manke pan Africa noti ya jame kam pan Africa but men jahali jame Musa ta ko rasam nala epiation ko betala campagne kam nga ñew but anyway bem political dalin kana campagne wala. This is politics. Let's not be mad at each other. Sometimes fo nga ñew toñe yala al fanan gon la keba toñe because nga epiation dole moy jabe dabo toñe la tenin sometimes we have to bring joke but more do luje they cannot accept jokes. Political men ronta je ali ñew neng. All right. Sometimes wale ñoo toñe PPP la jamano ga fula Jawara maleka Baba Jawara malam fani ka toñe ñaadi la fanan ile Sheriff Mustafa Dibay ñoo toñe politico fo nga toñe ndoro ke je. Let's not be taking things too seriously sometimes. All right, but Jamme Musa antem de la jero Jamme Musa manke pan African nim pan African ate corruption America and $3.5 million. That's a lot of money. Sadawda Kereba Jawara corruption jande hewot seat amon jam na ba Bokorani ajibe fo ka very modest. But Jamaica ñu manson ba katangol la 3.5 million anu iko Jammeh mu pan African. Iko mbembala wife was on Kamalba official today is a huge violation of her fundamental rights. Thank you Ensa ngo misle. I think I'll watch the interview. Kamaraba fana baraka for interviewing her. Ngale ba fala ko ha sign because of member be UDP the wala tin. But anyway, until UDP hana tremata the UDP near Momola Nyanto Tina will fight for you. So, Lafita Nyene Folajam ko really nil lafita to fight against to amplify. And Hani Sai Muls Adama stop nole from the start time. Ndela Jero to Adama Manjanatal start time. Because Adama number one, Atega Milo province Sanji Sabal. Sabotage saying Adama Sanji Tang. Hakile Kanyambisi, Akosai Abita 15 years. Niwo ketan tol Gambian ole aso. We can stop Adama now, Nimmang succeed right now as top 2026. But wobe mo kambe already. But alinga maman diaspora. Alinga maman diaspora nga bebo nyin TikTok diamola. Nga bebo nyin live la. Nita the TikTok somanda la Gambian olka live menke. It's more than 20 different lives. It's a for so that you can confuse which one to watch. And that's fine because everybody have a right to speak. Everybody have the right to do over. But Niko nyaktu you them to protest. You don't want to come. Are you serious? That's why sometimes it's difficult. I think it's just cheap talk. Cheap talk afoko man Gambia lagis. It's cheap talk. So do they ne but the talk is cheap. Ni momo tara life man Gambia lagis. Sunne yo nga dem London to protest against okay am na jigéen bu ñu rey si rey bu ñaaw yaa ñaal bondi yaa tulol bondi botam bi ñu jël ko noppam bi dog ko ndax yeneen su fekkee ne yeneen yi dëkk la loolu du waral ñu gën a si mbedd bi abaate na moom la funti la bari nii ko yow faaro hanatara every other day ika gambenol fa yeah, Baba Jawaran Gunja and Sirif Diba Chalo. That was a good banter for politics. Thank you, Ensa ABC. Gambia Hanatar every week like a mofa. Diaspora Niko Molel Funti Dolbiji. Because Dolbiji, even to take a day off from work, you nyaka $10, accent euros, pounds is a problem for them. So yo bugulo nyaktu. You come to TikTok and tell us that you have Gambia at heart. Yo every time they reference Senegal. And you see the hypocrisy. While Senegal, they elected Ousmane Sonko. Ousmane Sonko is a young guy. Jomafa young Gambia. While Nyonyu, they nyaktu. Ousmane Sonko was leading out, campaigning people to protest. Ousmane Sonko amut prime ministership on a silver platter. Ousmane Sonko, therefore, pare pour del Senegal. Lolota when he was Adam Ki Macky Sall, Tiena Kofi, and that was like he was on hunger strike. Monona nyaka si bakenam. Pare na lu nekk kooku dafa bëgg réewam so bàyyi leen di reference Senegal because Senegal ak ñun bokkuñ Senegal yi dañoo génn last time Macky Sall went to Senegal gis ngeen protest bi ñu ko defee waaye Gambia ñu oote protest fii less than 10 people were in that protest that was embarrassing waaye tey nga def TikTok nga ne dañoo wax affaire Barrow so defee 20 years maybe you see 40 people there 40 people are watching te ku nekk su ñëwee wax nga foog ne kii moo gën a bëgg Gambia than yow man Gambia laa gis léegi now that's the phrase like boo de man Gambia laa gis just like in the struggle the popular phrase was man dem bàyyi ma wax suma opinion ku nekk suma opinion odo woni dole freedom ni momo do nana kergel pa dama wax suma opinion nga na opinion lefo defa na mon opinion say wo kay opinion fàtte nañ ko you know what they use now man Gambia la gis nga Gambia la ji demam for opposition and they want to ikon tol membe parti yol kono ntol ñun ñu bokka ci UDP ñun bëgguñ Gambia wax bi def ni ko le fo ikon tol membe UDP ndol man la fi Gambia la yalo ñin ku mo le fo mu jele ku moti is laughable how can anybody in his right frame of mind sit down and hear supporters of UDP don't go love Gambia. Then it a brain kaput tale. Gambia bring Gambia be kumbola, bu Gambia don't joy. Bu Gambia don't joy. Time bobo nga wana wone sa buga Gambia. Just like tey Ukraine mu ngi joy. Am na yeneen Ukrainian yi dañoo wax ne ñoom dañoo dee Ukraine waaye duñ génn seen dëkk because dañ bugga seen dëkk bugga Gambia bugga réew du si laameñ bi de si jëfen bi la jan nag ndol ka civic education la ki ndol bu kana jam baro tende because baro say wolo nga kumo bele fo baro Gambia be yalla ko baro is incompetent te wala na saying I don't want to waste my time talking about baro because baro is already baro mo be yalla ko baro is inept. Barrow is incompetent. Barrow doesn't have love for Gambia. Barrow is not patriotic. And now he has vindicated us. Ako saying, atenia jabita that time because atala patio mu de nani party leti. So I don't want to waste my time. Now I want to address ourselves. Let's be serious. Let's actualize this love for country. Man say who's really every day man get tali si bantaba. Why shouldn't they protest Angleterre fee? I'm among the leaders. And even Bala Yaya Jame Buya Jame the dan dem London manak tungo man na fofu lañ tassé won in the days of protest before even Barrow came. I used to go to London for protest. All right? Why tell you so when you gain at this no to that time, how many of us are willing to go out? Wa suñ paré nim pareta TikTok wa man Gambia la gis ndenga Gambia la je but I don't have this man I don't have good. And you think the people who are in Gambia who na koleata wala ka funti iko ñooñu bëggoon seen réew na ngeen bàyyi wax yooyu no waxi kacco la olof njaay ñu ne su wax bi wérut noppa bu ko war a dégga dafa war a wér. So Saintol Barrow has told us, because that time we were in a state of suspense, Barrow has come out to say that Abelolale, because Barrow alone he can get away with anything in that country. Ning country do London, men Barrow ya for that time then but sorry. Look at Kenya. Birela deputy olbe nakasudu no nukela. The Kenyan youths went to the Kenyan National Assembly, Kenyan Parliament, and the government, the president backtracked because youths were ready. The tiagas of Faikane, but the Kenyan youths were ready. It could lead to am. Alien austerity, alien measures all men ka tax increase, ka fengol da increase. Ate kela jang. The moment for president ko koboto kuliata le. But the Gambia ñun dañ foog ne wax ci TikTok bi ak Facebook ak YouTube bi ak WhatsApp forum yi rek ku nekk di door denam bi man maa gën a bëgg a Gambia yow man sax I don't belong to any political party man Gambia laa gis. So yéen ñoo xam ne bëgg leen opposition political party woon leen ñu ne da ngeen bëgg a Gambia. Now go and organize massive demonstrations in Europe just like the Senegalese were doing to tell the world that Barrow doesn't have love for the healthcare system. Barrow has institutionalized corruption in the Gambia, and now he wants to go for Tata. Today we have seen the Watch on Gambia report. Allegedly, this guy may along called Lamin Marong. Namera Tolom. Because Lamin Marong ne mutajanga in dollars or labi dokola afama momori baret. Brit lungomena ya bail. Nakibaro sotoko ya bail. Na source yan text akonye ko e karibulale na source konye ko nyin case fente kelaji akonye ko fente kelaji akonye diamol be siyala rek wala na bring coach Pasamba Jaw ko minister dole bije wala na ta singolo lo case kan say now ikonye na protocol Mod Cissé mona Cissé ko nangola matoni Mod Cissé lomba baro la protocol atondi ala to fonni iko allegedly warning in relationship so say ko ya police or instruction ko case ning ya bula fo Gambia li la mo Gambia di dem Gambian fo Gambia nyanta tala ten Gambia naka la mo mëna avancer ci li if you have got connection they said nothing should happen to you ni dem fu waroti then the law of the law will take its course on you the long arm of the law will reach you and what's on Gambia will be la cool cake kandi journalist o dolu wol bakata kanne bari tolu fongol banku dingol le fongon tolu le relaxed because mo be ma la fika bata mo be la fita ka diamu anu diamu beri atale Alaji Cissé thank you Ari for Cissé Barola protocol officer Alaji Cissé the same Alaji Cissé who was dining and wining with Yaya Jammeh and Zainab Suma Jammeh and he was like a jagar American he was shopping la Alaji Cissé in fact didn't fall in the road because Alaji Cissé was with Zainab Suma Jammeh in Washington DC. Today Alaji Cissé is still the protocol officer. Wala nanga fendole je TikTok ngamera ni mo tonyati de mboko Donald Trump support bari mba support la bari yalla ñun TikTok ko kibaro bela jeje so sometimes you don't believe in anything everything ngajele ko Donald Trump lafta ke executive order ko so nani Africa president wol me yalla ko ke dingol ki America tan kacala anyante be baydale They should not be there. Then Baro Dingo se bayi. Because mana Baro Dingo te karana Gambia. I do the University of Gambia. It is utterly nonsensical. So you say Dingol say you all samba to babdu. Alaji si se Dingola be samba karamolale. This protocol officer, I know. Malafika Dingola kumo fojam. Well, they are innocent. But they don't care about the country because it will they are living large. Because you know America ni amun jot masi se who said ni den idol. I don't believe that. They don't. You need to understand there is no NPP. No, there is an amalgamation. They amalgamated, but NPP exists. NPP mukafun kafun patiolti. Mr. B member TikTok. NPP model what a UDP le farasta. So dol what a APRC farasta. Just nim patiol belong, but NPP exists. Alengara for NPP man NPP. But any day Baro but a president yala, NPP will be dead and buried. All the NPP tomo la ko tek. They are on life support with Barola presidency. But NPP manke patiti. Incumbency le Baro kipka. Wala na Baro fona la ko nimbota nyimpati obe falale. So he has to go for that term. Because I don't think patio man exist. Atela president ya sutrole batio kuna. But in lolung about a president yala, NPP will be dead and buried. Wala I'm told UDP ñu ñoko yor. Dina ko wax be waxati ko. Bugañu bañu UDP ñun ñoko yor. How many political parties could resist what happened to UDP? Could survive what happened to UDP? UDP supporters have been tortured, arrested, bullied by the APRC government. And then Barola government nata Ntoluwi, the brunt of the arrest and the bullying meted out on UDP. Barobokake Mola and still UDP is going in the Awanse. Still our structures are intact. Still the diaspora group is even getting more and more solid. You think NPP can survive that? Imagine if UDP was in government. Just for example, NPP would have been dead by now. So Ntol patriotic. Ntol we are a serious party. And I'm not saying the others are not serious because I am just talking about us. Lolo ku question ñun suñu bëgg rew yow sa papa wéru lo am na sonti lola jot ku am lamé di wax ne ñun bëgguñ Gambia because we are loyal to Alaji Ousainou Darboe. Where is the rule in our constitution which says that you cannot be loyal to your leader, and then if you are loyal to your leader, you are not, you don't love. I believe in UDP. I want UDP to win. How does that tantamount to me not loving Gambia? This is madness. Nancy who said it, Haral Mawafi. There is nobody here in whether you are not UDP, Kuma Genabuga Gambia. Maluhomale Mamala Genabuga Gambia, why Genula Mabuga Gambia? Because Sumane Honte, the man can fee the fight for Gambia. Come you body. If I don't top of the Suma Sohla, Suma Buga dem Gambia, madam, while Sumane Hon Sama don't join Nguri Baro. Because I'm on an opportunity. Mandame madam like a Suma wall. Well, Lulu, suffered ma. Lulu and Nehutin Nopanak, you know, while Nun, they only increase, they are just talking about their party. You know why I am so much into UDP? Because UDP has suffered for this country. Just like how ANC suffered for South Africa. I think it's serious. But I'm throwing this question out there and I want answers. How many of us are prepared to go? Let's say legacy said that I saw you get and you never said. Well, let's say in springtime, between summer and winter, temperatures get a little bit warmer. Soon then you organize protests. Belgium, London, France, yen ñi nekk America ngeen dem New York wala Washington DC Gambia embassy bi foofu ngeen ne déedéet Barrow du amati taataam. How many of you are prepared to go? I think this is the challenge we are going to put out there. The diaspora voting is contentious. Diaspora voting. And so it didn't vote at because Barola government, they don't trust us. They don't believe that Ntolunyanda Karto Failale. Because Ntolfong, we are not united. And they don't see the seriousness in us. Nimo dole be kachala. Ako lundole bentol diaspora kol tonye kang State House. Ako nye ko atolu wakany atolu barako mal fembana fo diamo rek nka ko be diamo lal den ko bi ko barole fota janga ko ni aje falengro ke de Gambia because of new social media. So Gambia la diamo contributed immensely. But on one hand, on the other hand, ibe men foko wolo nyintiko because baro silata num bakele biraje ko Senegalese diaspora menke makisala nut. Ay wole mi renun ko abo sifale kala. Birim baro bitala no New York right now, the last 3. I am ko protest member organized was going to be massive. But what happened? Yes, Dr. Samate embarrassed Jere. Reportedly, go doli an Jele more support than the Roman Yanakela. Yeah, Ismaila Sise, embarrassed Jere. But then, what happened? It was minimal. And now when I think of it, go, where are all these people who are on TikTok? Where were these people when Barrow went to New York? But not to surprise me. Where are all these people talking from America? Look at them all protest bi. Ñun dañ foog ne comme c'est Hussein lu ma talé suma computer bi ni suma téléphone mi ngi suma table bi ma ngi naan tea is cold right now. So ñun dañ wara lan ñun dañ foog ne dañu wara toog rek loolu mooy tax Barrow du dem taataam su fekkee ne rôle rek la menace yi he will be over the moon because menace yi baaloon na la ko Buffalo, these people are not serious. Anu Macky Sall Buffalo Barrow yen ne ko likely Buffalo yen ne ko ngo yow sa Gambian si amuñu fit man xam nga ñun Sénégalais yi ndaw yi Sénégal ñoom amuñ caaxaan waaye yow sa gaay yow demal taataam Gambien yi mel ni comme Sénégalais Macky Sall be wala fa lay téléphone oto likely wala ne yow monsieur président Barrow yow Gambien yi wax rek yow da nga dem taataam likely former president Macky Sall ba fa lay wax xam nga ñun Sénégal ñoom ndaw yi ñoom ñu xale yow yi dañ dëgër bopp gisuloo even and Senegalese people lost their lives sadly they didn't relent. Diaspora. I hope you can have a topic like this, what I'm discussing today, and ask yourself, say who said Luta Dolan gain them protest. What can Lulu Tamit, definitely topic? They did. So what a protest. So in fact organize live streaming. If anybody you want to test it, go and organize a live streaming on TikTok. Today's topic is about protest in diaspora. Nga seet ñaata nit ñoo fa join ñaata nit ñooy dugga sa live bi just like that APRC guy who called yesterday among ayala false name la di akate la name for PM something jeleti bari be nga nga ko something ba Modu Ba. What is Modu Ba's connection with PMBJ6? Yalo, if you want to mislead people, do it in a clever way, do it in a sensible way. But no one is dumb here. It'll like a UDP attack on TikTok. Canal UDP bantaba, but imam hanika for molito on Jumati. So nim momo lafita humble bambas itel ba organize la. Si Baba itel ba organize la. I put this challenge out there. Let somebody organize a live streaming and say today's topic is protest in the diaspora. Ñaata nit ñoo ñëw fi ku nekk nga jox sa name ne da nga ñëw. Ni yebe live kala. Do live kono ya foko ndebe ñim banko nangam le. I am pledging that I will join. You will see very few people show up. But okay, organize a panel discussion also and say, hey mom, we want to talk about Gambia election, Barrow Bahut. Let's talk about what happened. Nakala Nyowefi. You will see tons of them. A baby now. Kuma info, kuma kananfo. Ba useno da for market. Melbe coalition or be nyanta randal lale. But if you bring a topic and said, you know what, today, Lafida Monella, okay, I told me TikTok, I feel like a verification on Yingala, please, I'll F1 Mali good life, I don't want to be talking. So, near program organized, today, I want, you know what, Lafida Monella, manna Fiangole understand what is going on with my not live but only but on Facebook, but because I'm seeing something on the computer which is strange. Very, very strange. I'll confirm from the live because me not just see la audio play la science thing. But I can na computer jam, which is very, very strange. I'm seeing something here which is very, very strange. I'll confirm whether I'm still on. Janimina Jukala audio play la jam. So Mbewo be throughout la jam. I'm putting out a challenge. Let any platform here in the TikTok world, Gambia TikTok world, organize a program and let the topic be about protest against Barola Tatam. Organize a protest. Thank you, Jeremy. Yavoko, I invite people to talk just about the protest, no other thing. We want to talk about protest and see how many people will show up. It's enough. Because Lolo Fekunin for nobody. And you want to tell me you love your country, but you don't want to die for your country. Kemo said if you love your country, go solo sandeng, dem si ala solo sandeng, wala banko kanole. Ala mane mani ko for ko. Jumale lola je ko tele Gambia kanul dem si ala solo sandeng. Ay men non teta nola. Nte ka fole. Nte buga ma ay men non teta nola. Anu ngalo nyongol si ata janni. But the late Solo Sandeng wasn't going to take I love my country. He wasn't going to say he showed it, he proved it. They've got proof. But the moment Gambia la gis. Ntenga Gambia leje. Ntenga Gambia le kanu. Nte mantara nyinto. Nte okay nga Gambia leje. Saying that is the new phrase. Ngalo neko, people like Juka, Amanka Juka singular will definitely they genuinely love the country because you are proven. Juka mantara patito. But Juka made a Gambia kelola na no sign. Juka will be offer a preta NPP a Barrow support. They turn it down. They am preview to it. Man say who said Lissuman no pada for good. Juka ning alganin Juka si se menjeja. Ibulata Juka will be normal to close. He will preta NPP. Ke offer. They turn it down. Nyo buga sen rew. In this day and age, how many people will turn that down? And they have been even struggle on a meta kelolale. You tell them kumasi. Lolota man, I have utmost respect for them. It as much as I disagree with them sometimes, which is normal, I can have nika heated debate. So even bring the struggle on and freedom, need to go to debate. Because that's me. I am very principled. I don't back pedal on issues something. And it all for they're very strongly opinionated. But we'll look at our Facebook every time man Gambia la gis. Gambia so go gise. Prove it to us. Lead a protest here. Man say who said the lead na fi protest, nyar protest or nyat. Sorry, nyar la lead. The other one I did not lead. But I led 2 protests here. And even the Belgium protest was very close to a protest, but otherwise I could have gone there. We have this brother, Serin Keita. He traveled all the way from Spain to Belgium just to organize that protest. How many people will do that? Why when I know them Bercy? My sister in France, I'm sorry. My sister don't France. I audio blind. And you know what? Audio play. That reminds me of Adama Barola Ta Wali Seka. They sang. Adama Baroje learning Sajon Balo. Adama Bita Kumi becoming Manyo Dandang. Adama Kata Wali Seka. But ST Wolone ST la launching. And you see, this also should send message to Ntolfana artists or Melka Foko, I am not into politics. Ngo ali lo banko tinyatale ala bulali Foko date politikoto. Adama Baro hani mune keta nyanta tala so face still launching to us a good not at a bank ala banko dingol value. But it take aliamira Jomai Fai or Macky Sall wobita Gambian artist or event or a Senegalese artist or event or atitalaji. Wolto okela but ntolu man nyam fangolto nkonka nyine fo jang Gambian man nyam fangolto. Wally Seka was in Gambia just in December. Wally Seka came back again. It took conference. I had some people try to validate it. This is an international event. International event. Why couldn't we use our own artists? Why couldn't we use our own in our own musicians? Senegal, when they organized OIC, did they invite any Gambian artists? When Senegal organized international conferences, do they invite our artists there? This is not being xenophobic. I have to say this. Wala na Senegal wulu ni man tol respect for nang nte buka fem foje. Because tol fo man found value, ñun value ñun suñ bop. Adama dem fofu ñu ne xama ñata la ko may gis Adama Barrow di lifin di melni comme surwal ga fo maño ñaadi la maño. Ali ma ko ngalo ne ñinatale. Ika surwal ga fo maño ñaadi le. Maño, ya Adama Barrow ka ko maño ya dananji. But Adama doesn't. Adama tita estila program, and this should show us message. I have seen some NPP folks online trying to justify it. Oh no, this is an international info. Go, please say it long, say it. Adama Barrow, because this is an international event. International event, my fault. But this is good for us also because Allah president ya tandala leko atelo banko be la president. But atata I SD la programu dumoile because they were trying to sabotage SD la program. Wakajan was the one organizing this. Yeah, in Gambia we have problem. Walatina alinga jeko nyemman sekunda yorinko. Because Gambia you know what this wali sekate inte bokala fika foje. Inte bokala because Gambia no hanise mundi amle fo kapri so manda fulal. Wali seka wo ngamela we tambala e dundi alkaba kumutay kumul dundi ki. Wali seka hani next week na la ticket of the molsil. But they take the money, they will go and take it to Senegal. Nigo protest zolen jis way muna ñoo dem Wali Seka in Bercy, muna ñoo dem London, si living ñu waaw jëna bag yu es nak di jagar fu nek dok sen billet nak ya beke WhatsApp status olti waaw dema go si Wali la nekkon and they take pride si Wali la nekkon suma ma si ñoo xam ne duñ dem si Wali ñu ne ñun bokkuñ ñun ndol ikon ndol me ew ndeni Bob Touré wol siwal ndol me alongo ku buga anda jamono legi da nga dem si Wali lota Adama Barrow tam dafa buga anda jamono lota mu dem Wali ada tamit buga anda jamono because this is the thing ku demul Wali rek yow ewulo yow nekulo du dunda yow nekulo di enjoy sa life. Why don't I send Bopper? Look at Senegal, I don't invite any artists. That's the question I have for you guys. Look at Senegal, I do not. Senegal, so for them, send radio station is a music Gambia and go play. This is what is happening. But ñun suñ boss Gambia ni la jere ni ma Senegal music ko play yo bokul. Yalong love for country has to be manifested. Allah president mo fonga ya tandal ko I don't value Allah banku dingolu. Ntenga Senegal wala wali seka ngole value. Our Gambia play ta janne. Yes, Fatou Babaro tara jelaning Sidi Nyaka Jom Jai. Fatou Babaro foni aja aka do nyame wolo. And in fact, wo fonga ni tragedy la benta Gambia. Ngamela incident neketa no fomo rotene or whatever fe neketa de. The country was mourning. Fatou Babaro manya tala woto. And in Sidi Nyaka Jom Jai ta ba Sidi Nyaka Jom Jai la kala bak mutalati. Wala na Sidi Nyaka Jom Jai pas sote ka Fatou Babaro bulo muta airport oto. Musoni kewoka bulomuta because Adam Barrow katel bula and in Fado Ninkara. But Adam Barrow did not go to our Gambia program. Did he go there? Munana mala manyo bula Sadio Mbala woni Sidi Nyaka Jom Jayeta Waliseka. But among our Gambia value, our Gambia mu Gambia noti. Yen Gambia ni dengan war horse and bop ngen set son toga ibi. Luta Adam Barrow showed up our Gambia program ambi. Why defa yoni Fatou Babaro fofu ak Sidi Nyaka Jom Jay. Monon na talk State House mu yoni Sadio Mbalo ak Sidi Nyaka Jom Jay because Sidi Nyaka Jom Jay mom modi tie guys and bag bi mu anda ak Sadio Mbalo. But Adama said no, Wali Seka is so important. Wali Senegal la joge haral man suma bopam man may president rew mi ma dem. Gis ngeen li de. That's why 2026 ale nga na together nga ñim president mo bondi jey. That's the solution. You buy wanted the sunny hair. You buy them si life the Gary Wale every day Gary Wale dina am. We are hearing it. We will not just respond because we are focusing on the bigger prize. Why don't you dig a best one? Whether yeg nga ko or not is there. One thing I will tell you, UDP is here to stay. Because UDP ntolo manke parti de me alon ko comme NPP Nimbarote will not survive. Mashallah. Yala mu gura fan. Yala mu feke nguri UDP wise. Ala di usen dabo sa neko for UDP inshallah dina continue. No one is indispensable in UDP because UDP was formed with a solid structure. Not dole money life to ako UDP is sponsored by the West. Modol bije ndema be wolke bire la kaburo fongola de nim politiko aman jare fania fola ngo na mo Ibrahima Dibala Jame wotumo UDP wotumo ni tada meeting wala tianding koma e ka konton wala ko patio man ko diso so ni UDP Western wala ka UDP sponsor alta UDP la political bureau jibi political bureaus dolbe je ibe struggle kanne ntol ala ni ntol UDP diaspora like ntol la min ward ntol nga modol shot na UK chapter jang maybe atela fla nga to fa mari be musoni be Manchester atela na def etiadi atele kodo bondi on our own ka fengol sanga ni Manchester branch Musa Jamme woli ka fota nyokan ka kodo lan tol mo presentation of wolu ali yaji dele nga je ni na ni Gambia ta ando mo jamale be jang ni tata CRR na broda sana sahol ika contribution of a tournament organized ke la kodol le bonde UDP dingol mo jamale ka ni tada in Finland and other parts of Europe individual fon contribution of the danika ke moli single handedly. So this person says UDP equal to Westlake and sponsor. Well, if we are sponsored by the West, then ndolmanyala batalago. We should not even be looking for funds because Momo is being sponsored by West. But sometimes it's good to laugh. When I hear some of these comments, they're just laughable. And they speak with a lot of authority. And they cannot bring you any evidence of any sponsorship from any Western nation. It's just like today, if I want to make an allegation against APRC, I should be responsible. Kume mamkoy nante ofola. No to alliance, jumala ke sponsor malong. Ngalon ko fa bakari bo to montagne apena wolu allegedly, and I'm going to say allegedly, about my evidence, but even that, I'm going to be responsible. I would say allegedly. But I haven't seen any evidence. They said 14 million, 16 million, whatever. From the grapevines. What in terms of evidence? Nanjan Bai should help. Why dinar balama play program in Jukabi? Some of them are saying, yes, Kasama Sise money. I was in that interview. They said, Ami Bensouda sponsors UDP. The reason why UDP is trying to push Talib agenda. Of course, Ami Bensouda name UDP about data for like Ami Bensouda book a di UDP. Ningo from be out with this injury because now I can find a new UDP member. When UDP members will be we all contribute. Now contribution level is like a different because more la sotol fatatale. Somebody contributing 10 euro is as valuable as somebody contributing 100,000 euros. If that person has got millions in his or her account, but at 100,000 euro, this was a new more like $10 a day. But at maybe $100 savings from table, wallahi be kanyanta alayale. Ibe kanyanta alayale. Because he sembo se menke no yowleke. May along of but they come up with all allegations. Ko dol be ni ngol mo nga jele rek. Ala nga hakkiloto. Ni politiko ni mu dunia kulete ba lakira kiti yo fanam bidiyel. Say mena juka si c'est la audio le play la. Juka e audio le bonni pour Gambia ka Gambia no yamari. Nde sala audio la moy nyola. Kinyana ne anu ngala banda ki mo jamale fane ya ko ngasi. Ala ngal la moy BMG. Juka si c'est la BMG la juka si. Ala fo nye fal ba moy kana because not volume ni is a bit low.
Audio bi manara dugal ni ci bir man la sen dom sen rak juka cissé ñu nek ci diaspora bi delo wat suma xel ak suma xol ci Gambia rek ko mu koy defé sa su nek Gambia nek dëkk bu daw yaram
wallahi
tay fu tollu ni déglé nga juk ne ray nañ doomi jàmbur déglé nga juk nga gis ne ray nañ yaay jàmbur ray nañ papi jàmbur yëpp si biir small Gambia ñëpp ñu toog di ko seetaan nekkul ne Gambia bii la ñu suñ maam yi bàyyi woote déedéet ñun suñ génération bi suñ maam yi bàyyi woote woon Gambia bii kon maa ngi laajte ana suñ kilifa yi ana ñi nga xam ne bu ñëpp noppee ñoom ñooy ñëwee di wax ana waxkati dëgg yi lan moo tax ñu ñëpp ñu toog di seetaan Gambia te dafa am ñu bari ñu deewoon ñu am beneen Gambia bu dul bi nga xam ne moom la xale yi di dund ak suñu yaay yeeg suñu papa yeeg suñu mag yi ñëpp ak suñu rakk yi nekk ko Gambia bii la nit ñi xeexal nekk ko Gambia bii la nit ñi deeyal déedéet kon ñun ñëpp war nañ ñuy jóg ñu seetaat suñu bopp ñu seetaat ndax ñun Gambia bii lañ yelloo man ku ma laaj dama leen ne déedéet temps yi rek passé ñu dégg audio bu jógee si Yaaya Jammeh man audio boobu dama waxoon ne du ma si wax parce que ñun ñëpp xam nañ nan lañ dajoon si xeex bi bu génnee Yaaya Jammeh waaye booy xeex dara ba yàlla def la jox la si ndam kon léeg-léeg ku ñëw bugg a jalgati ku ñëw bugg a yàq sa xel ak sa xol foog nga delloo sa bopp si yàlla gëm ne yàlla jàppale na la xam ne jàppale na la ba métti dañ génnee ki nga xam ne kenn musu woon na foog ne dinañ ko mun a génnee kon wax si moom sax xeeb li ñu yàlla defal lay nekk moo tax man bëgguma si woon a wax waaye nag xam naa ne lum tuuti yaakaaroon naa ne suñ nguur gi dina si yàpp si dina si wax dara mooy nguur.
Okay, galko volume melbe TikTok wolko it's clear, but melbe Facebook wolko ibukamai. So you guys have to manage with me because that's the volume level for me. Maybe just increase the volume from your side. Alala volume. melbe Facebook alko volume or album alla device volume ala ka baake because that's where it is. But melbe TikTok because it's perfect. They are hearing it well. So melbe Facebook maybe one of the struggle come. So
Adama Barrow jóg defante tontu wante gaaru wàlle lu nekk dina ko def waaye lu def nii traite from dictator bi nga xam ne moo doon rey doomi jàmbur yi noot askan bi yëpp kenn du ñemee sakat kenn du ñemee wax kenn du ñemee génn sa kër su yu bari bu def ko pour ñaxtu ko pour wax ko ki nga xam ne moo ñu daan teg loolu te àdduna yëpp seede ko nga bëgg Yaaya Jammeh nga bokk APRC lu munti doon dëgg bi kenn mënu koy effacé fi xew moo fi xew te yàlla ak yërmandeem moo tax ñu mën fee génnee Yaaya Jammeh kon Adama Barrow su fekkee ne ñi taxawoon xeex dañ fi génnee Yaaya Jammeh saay bu ñu waxee pour jubanti réew mi jubanti ko moom mu am lu mu leen tontu astumala ki nga xam ne moo fi nekkoon toroxal askan bi bañ ko fi génne mu mun a toog waxut si waaye ñëpp xam nañ lu tax waxut si génn bi muy play ñëpp xam nañ ko waaye nag tey bi mu play dafa jéggi dayo mooy lan Adama Barrow amul lu mu def seetu si askan bi torox seetu si deret yi tuuru biir réew moomu su fi Gambia depuis Yaaya Jammeh bi mu toogee Gambia ñaata bakkan la faat ci doomi Gambia Adama Barrow amul lu mu def mu jël ay billboard di si def Yaaya Jammeh si biir réew moomu ma ne ana doomi Gambia waxuma victime si de déedéet parce que dëkk yi nga xam ne dañ civilisé yëpp boo fa demee képp koo xam ne victime nga yow dooy wax sax parce que liñ la teg dafay métti boo xam ne yow sa bopp yaay soxla ndimbal waaye doo jóg di dimbale keneen waaye man ma ne ana doomi Gambia ana kilifa yi ana waxkati dëgg yi ana ñeme dëgg rek ngir yàlla tax ñu toog ñu seetaan Adama Barrow ñu yàq su réewi Gambia alal bi dugg si biir réew moomu ñu ngi wax soo ko xaymaa ëpp na $3 billion mu ngi dugg si suufi Gambia boobu depuis Adama Barrow bi ñu toogee ba tey si loan si grant waxuma tax si ñi fay de waaye si loan si grant li dugg si biir réew moomu buñ ko xaymaa ëpp na $3 billion laa wax $3 billion ana alal boobu yëpp fan la dugg tey boo ko xoolee barki démboo ñaay lopitaan yi ñi fay liggéey ñu ne fayuñ leen janvier depuis décembre lañ leen gën a tey xam nga kon ñun suñu réew mi collapse na ba pare mënuñu fay salari yi du soldat du police kenn amut yow dépasse boo am bem doy da ngay am loo dugal sa savings account ñun ñëpp ñu toog ñuy seetaan lii si Adama Barrow ak nguur ak 99 ministres yi mu teg si booram ñuy ràq réew mi di toroxal askan bi di def lu leen neex si biir réew moomu Gambia nañ leen ñu jóg ñu wàllu suñu réew mi jóg jot na wax jot na def jot na maa ngi ñaax kilifa yi maa ngi ñaan kilifa yi maa ngi saraxtu kilifa yi pour ñu jóg ñu wax si suñu réew mi lii taxut nit ñi dee de lii taxutoon ñi jóg taxaw ñaxtu bañ nañ rey taxutoon ñu jóg dee de ñu jógoon taxaw ne dañuy dem wàllu seen réew mi taxutoon ñu dee de déedéet dañ ko defoon xalaat ne bu fekkee seen bakkan des na si bu subaa ñi nekk seen gannaaw dinañ dund leneen kon ñun ñu nekk seen gannaaw añ leen ñu jóg ñu wàllu réew mi ngir ñun ñëpp xam nañ ne dëkk bi demut dëkk bi yàqu na ngeen jéggal ma si wax ji again ngeen jéggal ñu ngeen partagé audio bii Baro warta taxaw taataam
wallahi
ñun ñëpp dégg nañ Baro waxam ji mu ne moom soo gisee muy toogaa taataam du pour réewi Gambie de du pour doomi Gambie du pour askan bi de déedéet moom paateem bi dafa ndaw paateem bi xale bu ndaw la moo tax muy def loolu kon Baro boppam la fa teg boppam kon Baro boppam moo tax mu toog fa 99 ministres tamit ñoo tax mu toog fa ak familleem ak li muy dugal si poosam waaye du yéen du man du keneen ak keneen koo xam ne dangay eewu di ooye sa bopp doomi Gambien parce que ñi nekk NPP même ñi nekk NPP sax ñoom ñi nekk si bopp bi rek ñooy lekk waaye ñi si daw di topp yëpp bu ñu leen compalee benn 5000 balaa ñu gisati beneen xaalis ay weer dina passé kon seen bopp leen fi nekkal kon Gambia nañ leen jóg ñu nekkal fi suñ bopp añ nañ ñu jóg ñu nekkal fi suñ bopp yàlla nag du wàcc si suuf ñëw jàppale ñu Sénégal def nañ ko ñun doomi Gambia ñoo ko mun a def wàllu suñu réew mi te ngeen jégal ma si wax ji ñu partagé audio bi incha allah ñun dinañ continuer di xeex dañ mun dafa ko yàlla di amalee ñu xam ne lii la yàlla dogal wasalaam.
jërëjëf Juka Patriotic Cissé waaw dëgg Juka ku bugg a réewam la ku dégg baat bi sax nga xam ne kii mu ngi wax with lot of sincerity with lot of passion. I hope ne dégg nañ message bi te dinañ si jànga ba pare act on it wax na fi waxi taam te man ko doon wax fi si analysis bi mu ne Sénégal yi dañ jóg ñaxtu te waxoon naa ko fi si analysis bala ma play audio bi waaye ñun every time tunko ngejele tunko mbetalale tunko marena na colleague de Gambia aduntanang ngaje ko na dali na account maybe bolo use kan holi Ibrahima mbetalale amoy sami be line ol yalla so wabi dawna yaram mamat waaye façon ñii laa dee nawlu ñii seen maas yi suñ jigéen ne dañ jiital Gambia man Seeku Seydou duma si am doubt because daf ko proof liggéey ko ñii dañ daan toog si rajo during coalition suba ba ngoon million yooyu noonu ñu dajale yàlla ak jigéen yi ñii ñoo tax ñu am xaalis bi si GDF xam nga kooku toogoot mu bàyyi dëkkam bi kooku dafa bugg a réew mi looloo tax man lu suma yaram tànga su ma si jukay advice ma dama dee déglu parce que dama leen fonk respect leen parce que ñi ñoo dañ bugg a seen réew te bokkuñ benn parti you don't have to be a member of a party pour nga nekk bugg ko rek waaye likewise it doesn't mean if you are not a member of if you are a member of political party bugguloo sa réew. Let's all respect each other. Man, we have time. I have seen some of the APRC folks here saying that there is no time limit. Yes, there is no time limit. Where Barrow mo wahon fee. Ne, Ben President do rule Gambia more than 2 times. Wahi Barrow la. It remember Facebook OS ba. We know you cannot educate us on the constitution. Why Barrow le ma fo janko, no president will come and rule us more than 2 times. He said it. So we can take him for his words. Ken force word ko bum do wax lolu ken do gud lem si lamine moma liyo duma Barrow da ko no bera bo Barrow le ko president tina la jang membe Gambia rule more time. You telling me that he didn't say that? If you said no president will come and we will akomba seal State House theater and Yinata Fokumola. But people will come and say, yeah, it's not in the Constitution. In fact, it is in the Constitution. The Constitution, the draft 2020 Constitution, the term limit is there. Barrow's first term should be counted. Where were you? What happened to the draft constitution? They threw it in the dustbin after spending 116 million. You already passed G. The term limit is in the 2020 draft, the People's Constitution. The Gambian spoke. But some of you are just foolishly supporting Barrow. You want to come in here and say, oh, there is no Gambian constitution. What do you know that we don't know? We know that. But Juka is spot on. So Mbatungana Malta, Lafita Dunna Fenko, but there are a lot of people waiting. Mbatunga Ibrahim Tunko Marenata to follow about the Gambiale. The line is open right now on YouTube line Pantaba. I'll say more Salendino when I don't catch up on the side. Tunko Inimbara. Tungo la network is not connected. Tungo la network man ta connect kande. Okay, janin tungo la network be connect la. Nzida modol ya yanon tungo be Gambia le. I think he's having issues, connection issues. It's not connecting tungo. You want to speak, but your network is not connecting. So ngata Mr. B janin tungo be tungo mbali drop then yana korenge because ya try korenge amo tungo ni be lamo kan stand because the network is not network on you connect no tungo ngama Gambia la internet olam. Mr. B, you can.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Inembara.
Afo kawo kanna ilafta diam la kawo kanna hani fula kango jola kango ilafta diam la swine.
Okay. So the reality is gis nga Yaya Jammeh. Yaya Jammeh UDP ñoko fa génné.
Yeah.
Man dama UDP de man Essa Fall la de.
Waaw baax na.
Gis nga wax dëgg su jotee dañ ko war a wax. Gis nga pa bi bés bu mu génnee. Mu ne mu ngi lead that demonstration to request for the body of Solo Sandeng dead or alive. Keroog la Gambie bi ñëpp nekk UDP.
Yeah.
Añ waxante dëgg ñun that time xam nga time mu Essa Fall amul.
Waaw amutoon de.
ñun ay doy la ñun ak yooyu.
Waaw yow time bu doy nga nekkoon okay.
Yow xam nga fu ma waxee.
Waaw.
Like the reality is UDP no numbers here. When it even came to the coalition, Suduton votes UDP. You can believe the Yaya Jammeh.
Dega.
Understand that? Dega along the way, some factions and coalition with Tasna accusing understand that? Why this Ngalumala was saying, this party called AFPRC is the same party that hijacked the Adam.
I'm not sure dollar. I'm not sure dollar for.
Hold government appointments in it. APRC la.
Dega. Waa jërëjëf yow nag apprécié na even though bokkuloo UDP yaa ngi si team Essa waaye lii lañ soxla ñun yëpp ñu nekk benn. Waaw.
Gis nga lu ñëw wax ni yëpp 2026. Man xam nga foog naa ne ñu ne dinaa ko mayaata. It will being a come together can make sure for Adama Barrow man contest 2026.
True.
We should not allow him that opportunity.
We should not. Yeah.
We should never allow him that opportunity. You know, we have to put all our political differences aside.
True.
Come together under one banner and make sure that Adama Barrow does not stand for 2026.
Dega.
Understand that? From the Canadian way, Senegal, no one Gambia from the Canadian like Medita. Because no one provides some security. Because I'm security, I'm freedom, I'm everything. Because of that, Lulu Mota, other number, you buy Wali Seka.
Wallahi waaye loolu naka nga gisee loolu yow at least su doon de Wali Sekata mu dem si ST at least
Senegal moo ko amee mën naa laa wax ne 75% of the Gambian economy is owned by Senegal.
True.
Understand nga xam nga lan moo ñëw Adama Barrow. Adama Barrow businessman. Adama Barrow ñu ngi ko pay $150,000 a month.
Yeah.
astafurlah a day.
A day. Wow, loolu la moo dépassé lekk bi.
Plus $500,000 a month. Xam nga loolu soo ko calculé si weer bi ñaata la. $5 million. Understand nga. Gis nga def $5 million. Adina ko doon mu ko def benn liggéey si adina bi benn business si adina bi bu ko may. Xam nga mindset am bi len la.